Alright, so we're looking at number 61 all through the night, and before we even start, I'm going to look and see, double check, do some road mapping. We're in 4/4, we have a repeat at the end of measure 4, so we'll play that through twice. And we have F sharp in our key signature, which means we're in what key?
G major.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And how would we finger F sharp? Alright, looks good. Okay. And fermata. So from there, I think, let's see. Can you get, alright, I'm going to play this in 2-bar phrases, and I want you to echo me.
Okay.
1, 2, your turn. Alright, so that's our main theme. So we have that in our head. So we have our main theme in our heads. So from there, I think that we could probably, as a group, just play this through. So.
Can we all find our starting pitch together?
Alright, I think I'll drop out after the first 4 bars, and then I want us to take the repeat. So 1, 2, ready, go. Sounds like we've got a pretty solid knowledge of the notes. So for this time, is it alright if I separate the two of you? So we'll have, for our first 2 measures, we'll have Dr. Edwards play, and then we'll all play the next 2 measures. And then after the repeat, we'll just have Josh play, and then we'll all play the next 2 measures.
Okay.
And then same thing as we go on, Dr. Edwards, then Josh, then all of us up until the end.
You'll cue me so I know when to come in or not?
I could do.
Awesome. Well, you can just point at me.
Okay, just. Alright, so 1, 2, ready, go.
Okay.
Would you like me to do more with it?
Yeah. What would you do to make it more interesting, exciting, challenging?
I think for this run through, could we play a game of ridiculous dynamics without destroying my eardrums?
I love ridiculous dynamics.
So for this run through, I'd like us to, I think, put us all back together, but we're really going to focus on the dynamics. So when it says piano, as quiet as you can get without losing your airs to report. And with our dynamics, just get as loud as you can get without hurting yourself or blowing it out of tune or destroying my eardrums.
Okay. Will you stop us if we go past the appropriate limits of tone quality?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, so all of us together this time, still doing the repeats. Focus on dynamics. So 1, 2, ready, go. Dr. Edwards, I feel like that was a little much on that one.
What would you suggest I do?
A little less last loud, try to keep your support, and if you are going to play that loud, make sure to adjust your embouchure so that you're not blatting
Thank
any.
you.
So, second time through. 1, 2, ready, go.
Good, much better.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I knew what you wanted me to do when I was asking for the
Yeah.
cues, but I can imagine your students are going to easily forget if it's supposed to be when do I play, when do I not play. So having a hand ready to tell me not to play or a finger ready to tell me to play when you were doing that individual assessment activity was good.
Yep.
And when you gave me feedback, I'm glad that you were picky with me because I wanted to see if you would respond. Yeah, it's in addition to just pointing out that the tone quality was bad. Whenever you show that, hey, there was an error here that I think you're capable of fixing, give us your best possible solution to fix that, as you eventually did by asking me to adjust my embouchure in nature with the forte. Cool. Anything else you want to play?
No, I actually thought that went really well.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is funny because I wrote this in outline format for the lesson plan. I think it overwhelms me, so.
And we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
And I would say, go with your comfort zone right now when you're gathering and organizing your thoughts. And I think once you become very comfortable with the Kayleigh format for a lesson plan, provided that there's a sequence and goals that you want your students to achieve, once you get more comfortable with that, I think you'll be a lot more comfortable fitting it into all the templates and things that you have to do down the road. Like we did before, what are some of the reflections you have at this point?
Other than I was just surprised at how well that went. I think, I don't know, like I was originally going to do a lot of back and forth, like with echoing, but then I was like, you know what, you guys have already got this, we've played this before. So then I jumped right back into the group thing, so I kind of did a little bit of improvising on my original plan, but it still went pretty well.
What would you have done if I had been missing that F sharp?
I think I would have taken it note by note and then kind of fingered along in front of you and just drawn attention to be like, where is my hand versus where
Or
is
just
your hand?
reminding me, hey, we just talked about that F sharp. Yeah, remember it's going to be your second finger, right? Joshua, feedback, pros, cons?
You didn't point out any of my mistakes. I was gurgling after that for range a lot.
I think that's just how like beginning tubas sound though, so I'm not gonna like hold you to I don't know.
I would still, it doesn't hurt just to encourage him to think about using his air more appropriately, or ask him, are you blowing with steady airspeed, or did you feel that your air velocity was fluctuating a lot? Could you tell?
It was an embouchure thing.
It was an
embouchure.
Yeah. Or you could have asked it, do you feel like your embouchure is a steady firmness or a fluctuating firmness? It's usually there's a lack of consistency in air support or speed, or a lack of consistency in embouchure firmness or not. When you get both of those things inconsistent, it's hard to even produce a tone. Cool. All right. Thank you, Kayleigh.